Good evening traders, it's Simon at Kairos Capital Markets with the weekly review of Aussie dollar and pound yen. So last week on Aussie dollar I was happy to take a trade of the close of last week's candle, which was around about here somewhere, and take it short just down to the 77 level as a weekly trade. So it's quite nice. If you wanted to wait a bit longer you could do on the intraday or you do on the daily chart. I also said I was worried about the daily chart in regards to there's no actual bearish price action here at the moment. It's just a test, and we're just pulling back at the moment. So what we wanted for, really what I was worried about, what could happen is price could just pull back up, test the 80 level at some point. So although I'm in the trade already, I'm also aware that this could actually still go against me, but I can scale into it at a better price later on next week or so. So on the intraday chart, again we've got mixed signals we have. So let's take this line out for the moment. At the moment we had this 4-hour 50 get tested here, breakdown, mess, chop, test, breakdown, come back up, put a low in, and then another test here. So you could say the 4-hour 50 is holding price quite nicely, which means we are in a bear trend at the moment. But at the same time, you could turn around and say the 1 hour is now see how the 1 hour's run against the 1 hour 50 EMA, and now we had a nice clean break to the upside, and now we're pulling back down to test the 1 hour 50. So if we get a test of the 1 hour 50 here, the 1 hour's bullish, the 4 hour's bearish, the daily needs a double top pattern of some sort or bearish price action yet. So you are in a little bit of no man's land at the moment here for this trade personally. Short-term trades can be happened, obviously, no problem at all, but as a swing trader I wouldn't want to get in this price here. I think it's a crappy price to get in now. Going back to the daily, personally myself, I'd now look for some if you didn't get in when I said I was getting in, I'd wait for price to pull back nicely and maybe put in at 79.5. So if you look on here, 79.5, around where my area is here, which again would be another on the 4 hour chart. It says left shoulder, there's your little head there, and the right shoulder could be at 79.5. that'd be a nice trade as well. Stop still again above all the highs, just because you need it to be there just in case it does test the 80 level again. So like I said, we haven't actually received any actual bearish price action yet. We have seen some bearish pressure coming quite nicely, so it's a wait and see trade, a couple of weeks or so. So on pound yen, last week I did say at the 1442 level, if my words were this, if we got this pattern at the bottom here, break the upside and then put in a higher low, I'd be happy to take it. We got a double bottom but no higher high, and just crash back down again. That's what we got there, and as you can see, little mini double bottom there, come back up, test the 1 hour 50, crash down again. It has. So to be quite honest, it has been trending downwards. It hasn't done what I want on the daily as such. It has moved further down. So if you notice now, we've actually broken below this upward sloping trend line of 3 touches, cleanly broken there. I would really, on this, in all fairness, expect it now to fall back to 40 at least now, because it's in the bear trend at the moment. And we'll see what happens at 40 on this one here. So is there any way you can sell down to 40? Well, let's go back to the intraday and have a look. The 1 hour 50 has been trending quite a lot there, so you could have a little mini trade there. Nothing I really like too much. Or you may actually get a Fibonacci pullback to the 42.5 area where the double bottom already happened. So there you go. There's your Fibonacci level there as well. So you've got several options here what could happen. And again, it's a wait and see kind of scenario here. On the higher time frames of the weekly on here, as you can see now, the weekly broke down quite nicely. It did. So this is where I feel now the triangle, this could be a fake out, or it could be the trend now falling to the downside. So we're going to wait and see as it happens, but 40 is the next level here, and we'll see what happens at 40 so far and go on from there. Now that's it for this week. Thank you very much. A nice short one because there's not much really going on at the moment. Just remember that Trump wants to bring fire and fury into the world like never seen before. Perhaps he forgot about Hiroshima in 45, but you never know. If he does do something crazy, the yen will power up and gold will power up. So the reason why the yen's powering up right now is quite literally because gold's powering up, and it's all because of what Trump is saying. So that's why all yen pairs are going down. So if I show you that's CAD yen, for example, on the weekly chart, started breaking down nicely. 85 in the weekly level looks quite nice there. I'm going to show you, say, dollar yen as well, just to give you an idea what actually happens here. Dollar yen break down to the weekly 200. So guys, and gold will be doing the same. I think gold's at 1300 almost. Yep, there you go, gold there. Gold had a bullish engulfing candle there, so that's quite strong there as well. So just be careful so it happens there. Trade what you see as such and go on from there, guys. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.